You already know what time it is. It's time for more of The Witcher 3. I honestly just recorded an episode, but like, I wanted to dive back in again. I don't remember what I have right now. Last episode, honestly, we ended up saving Dandelion. We put on the play. That was kind of funny. Honestly, that was most of what we did, but that process took a bit. In the end, though, we ended up trying to get the whole cabaret set up for Dandelion because that's more of his dream. And in the end, though, on the day of the opening, while we're waiting for Priscilla to come back all nice and fancy and dressed up, turns out she got freaking attacked. And now she's like at death's door. So now we're gonna hunt down the person that's been doing this, because apparently she's not the only victim. So, but you guys did let me know quite a few things in the last episode as well, though. You guys told me about some of the stuff I missed, and I actually didn't need to give the thing to Radovid, and it probably would have been better to give it to Triss or give it to Yen when I see her. I honestly didn't realize that. I thought it would have went bad if I kind of had nothing to show for it, you know, going down there. I mean, I guess you could ask, well, what's Radovid gonna do to me, you know, but whatever. But anyways, it's time to move on. Let's freaking go.
So I took matters into my own hands.
At no charge. You damned idealists.
Hear that?
Been hearing it for a while. Draw your weapon.
Okay. I'm actually recording this at night. I usually don't record at night. Ow. Hold up. Why is he saying help? Oh, that's the burning effect. Oh. Cool.
Come on.
Water hag. Oh. Oh, let's go. Dude, it was so good to add the burning. Dang, gotta... Crap. Come on, Jordan. Dang, that actually got me? Can't see. Oh. Dang. Nope. There we go. We took way too much damage from her. There's more. Let's keep going. Bro, there was a perfectly good guy right there. Why did you not get him instead? Dang, I was just gonna try to... Of course, the cat potion runs out and I cannot see. Dude, it's super hard to see right now. Harder than usual. I did change a little bit of my lighting.
Priscilla, how's it look? Give it to me straight, no sugarcoating.
Her wounds will heal, but it's her voice that concerns me. Surely you understand what a terrible blow that would be to a Trobreitz. Enough to strip her of the will to live.
Any remedy for that?
I fear only your friend Dandelion can be of help on that count.
Okay. Let me meditate anyway. I know we weren't full, but that's all we got that grilled chicken for. Let's go. Loot. Okay. Huh. Nothing suspicious so far. Let's move.
Take the ladder.
Yeah, where else? What else am I gonna do?
This is the place. Come, the quicker we take care of this, the better.
Why? Got somewhere to be?
Someone might disturb us. The coroner, for example. Or Reverend Nathaniel Custody. Very well. We seek the corpse of a dwarven woodcarver.
I'm just taking stuff, bro. I know we're on a limited time, so like,
Looks like necrophages got to this one. Human. Wrong body type. Let's keep looking.
Over here. There's a lot of loot. I don't want to go through the wrong door because we're supposed to be sneaking in here.
This isn't it.
Okay. They just have the bodies laid out just about anywhere. I'll look through all the stuff that I got, but for the most part, it just seems like alchemy stuff. And books that I already have. Okay, they're not in here. Bro, why don't we split up, bro? Split up. Oh.
Calluses on the fingers, sawdust in the beard, clothes sticky with sap. Must be our dwarf.
Excellent. I trust you don't grow weak in the knees at the sight of blood.
Not a bit. Start the autopsy.
Where?
What do you think?
Let's look at his head. Hair smells like it's burnt, like he was in a fire.
Notice anything else? That his eyes have been scooped out, for instance?
Examine the eye sockets.
Those burn marks I see in his eye sockets.
Yes, and some grey dust. Ash, it seems. Very fine.
Murderer gouged out his eyes, then put burning coals in the sockets.
That is awful.
So it seems. Looking at the wounds, it appears our woodcarver was still alive when it happened.
His larynx.
See this? Incision made into the voice box.
Indeed, so thin as to be nearly unnoticeable.
A small, extremely sharp instrument. Scalpel.
But why? The wound is too small to bleed, and there are signs of swelling. The murderer... I believe he performed a tracheotomy, so the victim wouldn't die too soon.
That's terrible. Look at his mouth.
Let's examine the mouth. Burns, blisters.
Just like Priscilla's.
Let's look at something else. Torso.
Let's examine his torso.
What have we here? Deep wound on the left side of his rib cage, and a scar the length of his stomach.
Examine the chest wound.
Let's examine the chest wound. Yeah, heart carved out, wound cauterized.
Wait a minute, there's something else.
Squishy.
An egg from an amphibian.
What?
Salamander? Scorched but intact.
I attended some lectures in herpetology as a student. Afraid I don't recall any amphibians that would lay eggs in corpses. So either Professor Cochrane was deeply mistaken, or this is our murderer's doing.
What if the professor is it? Like the scar?
Look at the scar. Wounds long and thin, an incision, but the edges are ragged.
Means nothing. Look, no swelling, no bruises. An old injury, perhaps an accident in the workplace.
Open the abdominal cavity.
Due warning, it will stink of rot.
Once fought a Zoogle up to my waist in sewage, so I doubt... Wait. Smells not rot.
Formaldehyde. A medical novelty.
Oh yeah, it's definitely a doctor
Heavily
of some
diluted,
kind.
It's remarkable at preserving organic tissue. In stronger proportions, it's more destructive than acid.
Explains why there's no smell of decay, and why his throat's scalded.
Hands.
Look at his hands. These welts. Rope burns, right? He was tied up.
I'd expect so. No one could sit through such torture unless bound.
Speaking from experience.
Yes, that of a victim. Spent a year in the dungeons of Tretogor. Long story.
Some other
Dang.
time, maybe. See the callus? Our dwarf wore a ring, but someone took it off him.
Legs.
See anything interesting on his legs?
His right foot. The ankle swollen, toenails broken. He clearly kicked something very hard, right before he kicked the bucket.
Doesn't strike me as the right time for jokes.
Apologies, we surgeons, we've a different sensibility.
I've heard.
And a different sense of humor.
Alright, guess we're checking
His
those.
genitals. We ought to inspect those.
I sincerely doubt they bear any relation to the matter.
We'll see.
We'll see. Pull down his trousers and... shit.
Syphilis, actually. Early stages, no sign of diffusion.
Think there could be a connection?
Only as the killer's potential motivation.
Oh, potential motivation.
Alright, think I know enough.
Enlighten me, please, because I've still no notion what this is about. What the motive might have been.
This is a ritual murder, was a punishment. No motive, murder was mad, rather not share my conclusion. Why would he rather not share his conclusion? This was punishment. It feels more like punishment to me, but I actually want to think this through. I want to think this through because I feel like the answer is here, but I need a second to actually like think about it. Okay. I've been thinking about it for a little bit. I had to cut it out because I didn't want to blow up the video with that. But at first I was kind of thinking it was punishment. I'm starting to think it's not punishment because, well, I mean, we don't know enough to fully confirm that it's not. But to me, it almost feels like like this murderer is a doctor or a physician of some kind, and almost like he's performing an experiment. We've been playing Mass Effect recently, and it made me think for a moment about Dr. Hart. You know, and that's what it made me think of. So like, and obviously I know the situations are different, but like, that's what it made me think of, a doctor who was kind of crazy doing these terrible things to people with their organs and stuff like that. But to me, I don't think this is some kind of punishment. If you want to punish somebody, there are way easier ways to do it. You don't have to go this far for punishment, I feel like. You know, like, it's way, a lot of what he did was super permanent. You know, it's like, I don't know, I don't want to get too crazy here, but like, I feel like there are way easier ways to mess with somebody mentally when it comes to punishment when you're physically enacting it on somebody. So that makes me feel like it's more of a ritual murder.
It's some kind of sick ritual. You saw it. Burns in the eye sockets, cavity where the heart should be, scalding liquid, all centering on warmth, heat, fire.
It feels like an experiment to me.
Fire eternal.
It's a lead worth following. Any idea what his name was?
Fabian Meyer.
Uh-oh.
And I'm Hubert Reich, the coroner. I've come to perform the autopsy, but I see you've done it for me, Joachim. As always, you interfere where you're neither needed nor wanted, drag others into trouble in the process. Who is this?
A student. Lifelong learner. Got a couple questions for you.
Very well, speak. But be quick. Reverend Nathaniel has come by for an inspection. He'll be here shortly.
Take it you two know each other?
You old friends?
Hubert taught me the rudiments of medicine long ago.
And not very well. You've still not mastered certain basic principles. For example, that a doctor's role is to treat the ill, not save the world.
You've not changed a bit.
A compliment?
No, a statement of fact. 30 years, and you've not changed a bit.
Dang. Woodcarver's body, where was it found?
Woodcarver's body. Where was it found? It's important.
Plan to investigate? Exciting. He died in his workshop south of the market square, just beside the gate to Far Corners. That poor Trebirates was attacked there. City's abuzz about it. But the woodcarver, Eustace, the corpse collector, brought us the body. You should speak to him. Saw him just around the corner near... Oh, greetings, your reverence.
Oh, crap.
I believe I made it clear no one's to be allowed in under any circumstances.
His necklace is going
You
crazy.
did, but they're friends of the deceased. Here to collect the body.
Out of the question. Show them out at once.
As your reverence wishes. Gentlemen, follow me. You shall leave via another route.
I mean, that worked out. I feel like I was so
Why'd you
immersed
come
during
for
this.
us? I was covering my own arse. If Reverend Nathaniel had learned someone had entered the morgue, then cut open a corpse without his permission, I'd be in deep trouble. But you didn't give that a thought, did you, Joachim? As ever. Well, while I don't approve of your willfulness, I also wish to see this murderer hang. So, should I learn anything new related to this case, I will let you know.
Thanks, man.
Thank you.
Kind of a jerk, but like, I mean, I appreciate it. Bro, can I get one of those torches thing that you have on yourself right there? Can I get that? Can I get that? I want one of those. Nathaniel, who is he?
Nathaniel. Who is he?
A scoundrel. A rogue. Like every man who wears the robes of the eternal fire.
Most are scoundrels before they ever put on the robes.
True in his case as well. Before he donned the frock, Nathaniel was a torturer.
Oh.
Delighted especially in torturing women. Later, Hierarch Hemmelfart appointed him to oversee the morgue. He deals with the temple guard, supervises cremations, conducts funeral masses in the temple on the Isle, and so forth.
Dream job.
Disgusting. Could have told me you know the coroner.
Might have told me you know the coroner. We could have skipped the trip through the sewers.
He definitely
Know
wouldn't have let
him,
you.
Thus I avoid him. I've said enough on the subject.
Won't press you. I decide when I've heard enough. Won't press you on that.
Don't aim to press you.
Thank you. I've nothing to hide. It's just an old wound, unhealed as yet. What will you do now?
Plenty of leads. Woodcarver's workshop, the corpse collector who found him, alley where Priscilla was attacked. Got work to do.
As do I. At the hospital. I must return there. But I shall keep my fingers crossed.
And
All
I'll
right.
keep my eye on you.
It's crazy because like I brought this up before in previous episodes, but I think they do a good job of like showing the detective side of a witcher's job. You know? Dangerous game. No, this isn't it. Carnal sins. Oh, okay. Dude, we have quite a few quests to do. I don't know how long this video is gonna be, but man. Oh, one of you guys told me don't do the now or never quest unless you want to confidently make Triss the love interest. And for the sake of the playthrough, and for the sake of people not quitting the playthrough after I made the decision, I decide that I will not be doing the now or never quest. Just so I can get a good grasp of Yen, because I've hyped up Triss a lot, and who knows, maybe when I go and meet Yen, you know, and that's more of my style, you know, who knows? I'm just saying I do prefer Triss at the moment, but I mean, as somebody who hasn't played the previous games and I'm playing this now, and I haven't been to Skellige yet, like, can you blame me? Can you blame me? Okay. All right, so there's a few different ones I can do first. Eustace is actually the closest. He's actually right here. So,
I just hung the laundry.
how are we doing, actually? I'm going to make us meditate and get all this crap back. And then we get all our stuff back. It's still raining, bro. I'm trying to have it bright.
Bloody bandits! Can't go out in the streets no
Poor
more!
Lydica. The father didn't used to kill him.
Hey, Eustace, what's up?
Eustace, the corpse collector.
Aye? How'd you know?
Fourth sense, I think it is. You bring Fabian Meyer's body to the morgue.
Fabian. Oh, yeah, I remember. No ice, no art. One of them, right? No purse neither, as I recall.
Yeah, I bet you checked for that. Collected other bodies with those injuries?
One of them. So there have been other bodies like that?
Sure have. Beggars, street urchins, and street walkers.
It feels like they're experimenting.
I had to cut her into pieces to fit her in me wheelbarrow. Slippery sow, they called her, on account of
Some things are best
Yeah.
left unsaid.
Yeah, for real, bro.
happened to
Come
pieces?
on.
What do you mean? Reverend Nathaniel ordered them burned. Every last one. Oh, shame that was.
Shame? Why? Actually, never mind.
Oh, man.
Best left unsaid.
Yeah. What is... Oh, my goodness, bro. This guy.
You search Fabian's body?
Well, I cast an eye in his pockets. Made sure nothing went to waste.
I call a spade a spade. You rob corpses.
And I call a prick a prick. It's none of your fucking concern. What, you a tax collector? Piss off, mutant.
What was in his pockets? Tell me. Oh my gosh. I'm not about to kill him because this is going to lead to me killing him. And that's obviously going to be stupid. I'm going to make enemies where I don't need to be. I'd rather just pay him. I really don't want to. That's 200's a lot.
That hard up for coin? Fine. Have some. Now talk. What did you find on him?
Triflings, baubles, glass-beaded ring, handful of coins, and a letter. Look, vellum, quality parchment that. I'll wipe off the writing and sell it as new.
That's human skin. Priscilla. Next victim's name. If you'd given this to the right person, she might not have been hurt.
What the fuck do I care what happens to some Priscilla?
All right, come on.
Wenches in this town.
Hit him. Get out of my sight.
Get out of my sight. Now.
Yeah, he's definitely a jerk. All right, let's look at where Priscilla was attacked first. They're both actually pretty close, but let's go for the Priscilla one just because I care more about her. I would really prefer it not to be raining, but I'm not gonna lie, the rain definitely adds to the atmosphere of the moment. You know, everybody's feeling pretty lowly, so it being kind of gloomy and dark makes sense. Right here. Right here.
Hey, handsome.
Hey, what's up, whistling Wendy? What's good, baby? What's good? What's good? What's good? What's good? Ah.
A brazier. This time of year?
Sis. That him.
How am I to know? Watch him, see what he does.
What?
Well, how long you gonna make me wait?
Why do I have to fight him? Oh, they just want to rob me, I guess. Oh.
Son of a whore.
Why am I fighting all these guys? Bro, like, leave me alone. Okay.
Son of a whore.
Why can I not Why can I not use
Gotta get around him.
Why can I not use Quinn? Come on, back off me. Bro, I was pressing the button. There we go. Get him in the corner. Finish him off.
That's it. You're in for it.
There we go. There we go.
Come on.
What are you doing? There we go. Come on. Come on. Fight back. Fight back.
Is he? Kill him.
Like, why? Like, what are y'all doing?
Got me too, huh? Up your ass, deviant. Hoes can fight back.
Calm down, I'm not gonna hurt you. What are you doing here?
Getting vengeance. Well, why are you staring? Have you not heard killers always return to the scene of their crime? Me and my brothers are waiting here to give him a warm welcome. For Priscilla. Almost did her in, the whole son.
I know. Here to look for clues and find anyone who might know something.
Fear I can't help you much. But I can tell you what I know.
Like, you just attack me first without asking questions?
Priscilla wasn't the sole victim. You aware of that?
Oh, dearie. Of course I was. This didn't start yesterday. Others have died like this before. Beggars, street girls, orphans. But who'd have a drama concern about them? Human rubbish. It's what the guards call us.
Recall any names?
They didn't have proper ones. Baldy, curly, buns. That's what folk called them. No friends, no families. Their bodies were burned long ago.
You and Priscilla friends?
You and Priscilla friends?
Friends? Nah. But she saw more than a stupid whore in me. Treated me with respect. It mattered. I was looking to give up whoring. Pick up a decent trade. But none would take me. Not as a washerwoman, nor a servant, nor a cook. Felt like a leper, I did. But Priscilla, she was different. Agreed to put me in her play, you see? Lots of the other actors, they were afraid on account of her jesting about the eternal fire. Whistling Wendy on stage, can you imagine it? Well, dream's gone now. I'm back to working street corners.
Sorry to hear that.
You could do worse as work goes. Or so I tell myself.
Farewell.
Take care now. I gotta look around some more. Appreciate it if you didn't disturb me.
Naturally, we'll stand aside, behave. But do tell us if you find anything else here.
The rain stopped.
Oh, my head's ringing. Watch it, tramp. Novigrad's not your stomping ground.
Shut up.
A brazier. This time of year? Human. Priscilla's. Man's footprint. The murderer's, maybe. Weight on his heel. Took a step back.
Okay. Concerned Citizen Sermon. Remember, good people, the light cast by the fires dispels every darkness, reveals each lie, exposes every unworthy and debauched soul. Not even shape-shifting Dopplers can hide from its light. Not even witches and sorceresses so adept at fooling the common folk. Not the loose women who walk the streets and fog men's minds with their charms. Abandon then the treacherous and immoral magic arcane. Cover your bodies in modest and unprovoked, no unclean thoughts, and the eternal fire will expose you for all expose for you all monsters and sinners, or else burn you too in its flames. Concerned Citizen. Oh, this was, yeah, you guys told me that there was actually a script a bit too. Like, Irina gave me a script for the play. Yeah, here. And I, but because I guess it was a couple of days that went by, and I honestly didn't remember that I got a script. And even if I did remember, it was more of a narrative thing that Geralt got a script to rehearse. I didn't realize I actually got a script.
Murderer fled before the guards arrived. Ran this way.
It looks like he ran this way.
Trail ends here. Strange. Even I couldn't jump this wall.
Well, that's all we can really get out of this place. Wait, they're making me open this door. That's weird. Usually it would just auto do it. Ugh, stop coughing in my ears. That's disgusting. Oh, a guard?
Oi, Witcher! Coroner wants to see you. Been another victim. Told me to say the main door will be open for you. You're to come as soon as you can.
I'm not going in yet.
Fire, walk with him.
Not going in yet. Is it actually on this side? Or is it another case of it being on the opposite side? It's on the opposite side. Dude, I hate this in this place in particular. I dislike. Ooh.
God kicked his face. Lost so many
No, I don't want to go in.
Like dung that flows to the sewers, so the worst scum flows into Novigrad. Sorcerers, you are the
Oh.
Here crawls a witcher. Look! The corpse-like visage, the beastly eyes. This
Wait.
magic that's made a mongrel of
Do I actually have to go in?
The eternal fire protects us.
Is this actually where it was?
Comes in handy at times.
Wait, F5. I hate, it tells me to go here and then here. I don't know if it's like because of that. It's definitely not there. Let me try doing this again. I know it said it was locked, but all right, can't do anything about it. All right, well, let's just knock on the door then.
Anyone home?
Begone, or I'll set me hounds on you. Molly, Striga, come!
Relax. I'm here about Fabian Meyer, looking for his killer.
That's altogether different. Sit, you stupid mutts, lie down. Come on. Come on then. Slowly now, lest they bite you.
Charming creatures.
Charming as beasts go.
You daft. Even I'm scared of them. A better barking dog than an evil man at your door.
Got someone particular in mind?
Sure as shite. Bugger who did Fabian in. As soon as they'd hauled his corpse off, I run to a mate who raises fighting dogs. Bought these 2 mutts. Cost me a chunk of change. But I sleep sound at least.
So you are...
So who might you be?
The Stiff's brother. Gus is the name. We ran a workshop together. Meyer and Meyer.
I actually like that.
What'll it be now? Just Meyer?
Name it. I'll be closing it down now. As soon as I find a buyer for this shack, I'll head on to Mahakam. Be near my family or what's left of it. So, what do you want to know? What can I tell you about Fabian?
Know much about the murder?
Tell me what you know about the murder. In order. In detail.
'Twas like this. Had some work in Oxenford, and I was coming home. Saw a plume of smoke rising over the city. Thought to myself, blast it, gonna miss him burn another hag. But the smoke wasn't coming from Hierarch Square. It was coming from here. See the soot stains? That's where they burned our sculptures. Folk gathered round the blaze and found Fabian here beside it. They'd already loaded him on the cart by the time I arrived.
How is he picking his victims?
They see anything suspicious beforehand? Hear anything?
Claimed not to. But even if they had, they'd not have helped. In Novigrad, folk give bleeding orphans in the street a wide berth so as not to stain their poor lanes. What do they care about some dwarf?
Your brother have any enemies?
Your brother have any enemies? Anyone dislike him?
Because how is this guy picking his victims?
'Twas Fabian who threatened this one last. Oh, you were a good dwarf, a craftsman like no other. But you were an incorrigible whoremonger as well. Whenever we put a bit of coin aside, I'd say, let's buy some tools, quality timber. No, he grabbed the purse and head out whoring. Took to following one in particular. He'd say, "'Tis all your fault, dirty bitch, human dish rag," and other obscenities. Don't rightly know what that was about. Maybe he was in love with her.
Funny way of showing it.
This dish rag.
City cemetery. She died a few days back, quietly in her sleep. Her pawn said a fever took her.
Is that real? That true?
Fine. We've talked enough. Need to look around.
Be my guest. Just beware of the dogs.
Hey, F5. Why not? Why not? F5, what a time to be alive.
Bloodstains.
That's where Fabian lay when they found him.
Murderer dragged something heavy. Statues. Or a corpse.
I'm not gonna loot him right in front of him. Not that it matters, but another can, yeah. Okay, this is different. Remember, good people, that fire can both be a blessing and a curse. Fire can warm with its flames. Fire can prepare our nourishment. Fire can drive off the horrors of the dark. Yet fire can also scorch, burn, and incinerate. That is why we must live in harmony with eternal fire and its commandments. Whoever fails to heed its lessons, whoever lives in ignorance of it, whoever mocks it, the same shall lose his life in its flames. Take my counsel to heart, good people, or you will reap the consequences of your deeds.
Murderer dragged something heavy. Statues. Or a corpse. Mind if I go inside the workshop?
I've not even peeked inside since they found Fabian. But I'll open it for you if you want.
I appreciate it. You can always just lock the door back if you need to. Bro, what if somebody's in here? That'd be pretty stupid. He can't be in here because somebody else died, so... Bloodstains.
More bloodstains, but not near enough to say he bled to death. Unless somebody got rid of the blood. Left a few stains behind. Formaldehyde. Doubt Fabian used it.
Yeah, that was found inside him. Bear fat.
Eyes. Humanoid. Completely rotten. Eyes. Humanoid.
Oh.
Completely rotten.
Didn't realize that's what I was examining.
Furniture got knocked over. This looks like it was kicked.
That might have been
here.
That must have been the thing he kicked. They said he had kicked something right before he died. I think he actually died inside here, and his body was dragged outside, and that's where they ended up finding it. He left the sermon.
Aye.
Already know exactly what happened.
Already know what happened. Fabian was in the workshop. Murderer attacked him there. They struggled. Fabian was overpowered, then tortured for a time.
I needn't know the details. Truth be told, I hadn't the stomach for him.
When it was over, the murderer dragged Fabian to the courtyard, then made a pyre of sculptures, set them aflame.
But why? Why do all that?
To teach a lesson. To him, you, the whole city.
But
fine, we've talked enough. Won't learn anything else here. Take care.
why, again, how is he picking his victims though? Are these particular standout examples of what he doesn't want or doesn't like or something? Whoa. Whoa.
Pretty but blooming expensive.
Got stuck for a second there. I do love me a murder mystery. Again, Persona 4 is my favorite Persona for a reason. I love me some whodunits. I still don't really have any idea who might have actually done it, but I'm starting to see, you know, why.
Must have broken many a heart, eh, Dandy?
There we go.
Oof, I've worked up quite the appetite.
Welcome, Master Witcher.
Thank you, thank you. He's straight ahead. Where's the other guy? He's not here.
Geralt, right? I'm glad you're here. Held off on the autopsy till you arrived.
Nice of you, especially given you didn't seem pleased about my previous visit.
Because you came unannounced and in unfortunate company. I also had Reverend Nathaniel to contend with. Our spiritual caretaker has left the city on some important matter, and I know who you are, what drives you. I'm more than happy to aid your investigation.
Yeah, he's cool. I still, for some reason, kind of feel like it's him, but I doubt it, though. I don't know. I still don't know what his history with the other guy is, so I'm not too sure if it's really him.
By the way, you and von Gratz don't exactly get along. Why is that?
I had him sent to prison. You see, Joachim led the student protests in 1242, a senseless and brutal revolt. People were dying, Witcher. Those who rejected liberty, equality, and fraternity would be found in the gutter come morning. Their throats slit from ear to ear with surgical precision. Joachim had been my favorite student, but alas, I had to do something. So I reported him. Then I left the university and found work in the morgue, where none care about my past. Whereas Joachim, oh, fate's ironies. Years later, he was appointed head of the very ward I had founded.
Dang. Look a little, he chose lesser evil, not easy. I do want to put this one, look a little young to be von Gratz's teacher. But I want to say the second one.
How old's von Gratz? 50? 60?
53, I believe. Why do you ask?
You look a little young to have been his teacher.
Not surprising. For years, I've lived in the cold and dark, breathing the vapors of embalming fluids. In short, working with corpses extends one's life. Amusing, is it not?
That's kind of wild if that's the case. Who's the victim?
Who's the victim this time?
Crap, I should do the other one.
A lecturer in theology at Oxenfurt Academy. Found this morning at his home on a catafalque made of his books.
Any titles in particular?
It seems
that's in Oxenfurt, right?
Dealt with the eternal fire. Treatise critical of the faith's doctrines.
Yeah, mortal sin in Novigrad.
I guess he was killed here.
Not fond of Nathaniel?
Very few people are. He's cruel and capricious. He stormed in here once, grabbed a scalpel I was sterilizing over a burner, sliced my back with it to the bone, because I had forgotten to lock the storeroom. Hard to be fond of someone like that, wouldn't you agree?
Yeah, he does not sound that likable. I mean, he was all right with us, though.
Let's start.
Maybe he
Gladly.
regrets all that.
The wounds conform to the killer's modus operandi. The victim was bound and forced to drink formaldehyde. Next, the killer removed the eyes, placed burning coals in the sockets, then opened the rib cage and... What's this? A parchment made of human skin.
A message from the murderer. The name of his next victim. Patricia Vegelbud.
Do you know?
Oh.
Yes. Even went to her estate once with... Gotta find her, now.
Uh-oh. Go to Vegelbud's residence. Oh, crap. I actually saw... This is kind of off topic slightly, but not really. Actually, let me look at the map. What's the closest teleport? Okay, we're kind of heading towards one. All right. But I saw a mod randomly. It was for this game. It was a mod that lets you teleport anywhere. Shut up, kid. I'm not gonna lie, I actually wouldn't mind that mod too much because I feel like you kind of don't. I feel like being able to teleport or fast travel from anywhere doesn't really change the base experience that much. You know, it kind of feels more like a streamlined thing. I definitely passed the fast travel thing, but it feels more like a streamlining thing. I feel like if they did like make a remake like of the Witcher, which they are doing with the first one, I feel like they'd make the fast travel be able to be done at any time. Because why not? I mean, a lot of open world games kind of, now I guess they came out after this, are starting to do that. You know, to me, I guess when I think of it that way, I think of it like, if I can fast travel anywhere, there's nothing I don't mind doing in the game at that point. If it has anything to do with exploration, going from point A to wherever, I probably don't mind doing it, because exploring this world is always convenient. I can pop in and out at any moment, you know? Ooh, let me hit that F5 real quick again.
What do you want?
Need to talk to Patricia.
Need to talk to Patricia Vegelbud.
You think any bum off the street can...
Her life's in danger. Let me in or have her blood on your hands.
If you thought this up, and I'll let you in, I'll throw my ass out the door.
Always thought a guard was supposed to protect his charge, not his ass.
So be it. I'll take you to Lady Vegelbud. Just no trickery. Understand?
Dude, whoever this is might even be in her estate right now.
Oh, Geralt, what a pleasant surprise.
Not pleasant at all. I gotta see your mother. Her life's in danger.
In danger? Come now. I saw Mother this morning. She seemed sad, true, but in perfect health.
A murderer has Patricia has his next.
I'm hunting a serial killer, and I've got reason to believe your mother will be his next victim.
Why, even if it's true, our guards...
He's exceptionally cruel when he kills, tortures his victims, cuts out their hearts.
Yeah.
So let's see how she is, just in case.
I find this all very hard to believe, but you appear to be quite serious.
Yeah, come on.
Please, follow me.
I feel like we needed to explain it to her, because I'm like, even if she is in danger, we kind of need to.
Except it's the wrong time of year.
I mentioned Mother seemed sad. Do you remember? In fact, she's in the midst of a crisis of faith.
Crisis of
A
faith.
very serious one.
Oh.
We've been to Novigrad. Mother had seen the pyres in Hierarch Square, uttered not a word on our way home. She had all the holy books, insignias, and reliquaries gathered, taken outside and burnt. Then she locked herself in her room.
We need to hurry.
Dude, this dude is in there. Yeah.
Hear that? Calm and
You
quiet.
just hear that scream?
All seems to be in order.
We should go in, just to be sure.
You're relentless, aren't you? Fine. But wait here, please. Mother's certainly not in the mood for guests.
He ran out the other door! Catch him!
Oh. Oh, nah. Go. There he is, there he is. Oh, no, I'm screw you guys. I'm out of here.
Spread out. Murderer's still here.
There he is, bro. Wait, me? Dude, no, where did he go?
What? Lost your nerve?
No, I didn't do anything. Okay, it's not out this way. Go, Geralt, leave these guys, bro. Stop, run, just run. Okay, keep going. Where is he, dude? I freaking lost him.
No choice.
No, I don't want to kill them. No. I'm gone. He's got to be around here, and I can't use the Witcher senses. Dude, where did he go? Bro, this dude is gone, bro. I'm sorry. He might have went out this door. No, he didn't.
Die, mutants!
Dude, why are these guys all after me? Oh man, they're not giving me a choice, man. All right, I gotta fight him, bro. I'm sorry. I got to. I can't.
Pathetic.
Come on. These guys are actually kind of strong.
I'll break your bones!
Go.
How long you gonna make me wait? Shit.
Die, mutants!
Bro, this guy is gone, bro. This dude is back in Novigrad right now, bro. He is gone. There we go. Okay.
What? Lost your nerve?
No.
Before I put a bolt between your eyes.
No. Did I really mess it up?
Listen, you got the wrong guy.
Save your trickery, taking you to the heiress.
Well,
no.
Already escaped. Lead the way. Hero.
Did I fail?
We got him, Lady Ingrid. Wasn't easy, but...
Lower that crossbow before you hurt yourself. This man is innocent.
Forgive me. I saw him running. Thought it was the killer fleeing.
I was chasing him, and I'd have caught him if you hadn't gotten in my way.
Out of my sight, at once! Mother! Why did he do this to her? Why?
Because she blasphemed the eternal fire.
Because she blasphemed the eternal fire. Only thing that ties her to the other victims. Ingrid, I know this is a hard time for you, but usually the killer leaves a note on the body. A note indicating his next victim. May I?
Very well. But you should be on your own. I do not wish to see her in this state. I do not wish to remember her like that. And let her be the last victim. Please.
I don't think I messed up. I think that had to be that way. Stupid guards, bro. Come on.
Bruises, broken fingernails. She defended herself. Must be why it took him longer, and why he almost got caught. Here it is. Sweet Nettie, crippled Kate's. Growing bolder, not just the name but the place too. Won't get away this time.
Dang. Remember, good people, that the fire devours everything in its path, sparing no one and stopping for nothing. The fire burns all sinners alike, be they pauper or princes, men or non-humans, weak or powerful. Whoever breaks its commandments, whoever did not heed the church's counsel, whoever worships false gods, the same shall be turned to ash in its flame. Live then in the truth of the eternal fire. Listen to its holy men, for they are your shepherd. All right, well, that leads down. I'm stuck. Sometimes I get stuck in this game. Anything else I can loot in here? Don't tell me I can actually...
Same wounds as the previous victims. Examination would be a waste of time. Gotta get to crippled Kate's, fast.
Dang, I ran right into Ingrid. Sorry. I don't think we could have done anything different there. Uh-oh. I was like, maybe I shouldn't drop into the fire. Dang, it's definitely those guys' fault, because we could have easily caught him. You know how many people I've had to chase in this game and stuff at this point? Yeah, you should all be ashamed. Hold your heads down, bro. Yeah. Yeah. Out of the way. This is all you guys' fault. All you guys' fault. But we gotta make her the last victim, man. Gotta be the last one. Why do we have signposts right in front of somebody's establishment? Like, I know the Vegelbud's residence is right in front of me if I'm standing at that signpost, you know? I guess we'll go to Hierarch Square and then follow the road. I guess it's technically around the same distance, either one, but just in case, you know? All right, here we go. I guess we're going inside here. No, locked. Right here? There we go.
Sweet Nettie, where is she?
Upstairs. But she's with a very important client. Do not disturb them.
I'm disturbing them.
Any needs, Master?
Up here?
No one will hear you, bitch. Not a soul.
You go, whole town will hear you in a minute.
Yet again you disturb me, and I so dislike being disturbed. I was to play with sweet Nettie, render her not so sweet, but I shall see to you first.
Yeah, I figured it was probably him.
Try it, you bastard. Ever fight a witcher?
There you go. Honestly, screw him, bro. I'm not giving... I don't need to hear you out, bro. No need to hear you out. No need to hear you out. Oh, got him. Sorry, I didn't mean to loot your room first. I kind of want to...
You're free now.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. If not for you...
You would have become a statistic.
He asked if I did everything, and I said, for the right price, of course. And then he smiled. Oh, God, it gave me the shivers. And then he hit me so hard I passed out. I was bound when I came to. And he was hitting the poker in the fire.
Calm down. He won't hurt you anymore. He won't hurt anyone.
Whew. All right. Oh, I'm glad we did catch him. Like, dude, like, what an idiot. Like, if you're gonna be a serial killer, bro, don't tell people where, you know, who you're gonna hurt next, you know? Like, what's wrong with you? How do I get out of here again? Here, down here. And then down here. Boom.
People, help me!
Oh, Jackie, you're the oldest, so tell us. Just what's a horde doing?
Wait, so talk to Dandelion about Dandelion's position. Okay. I don't know why it feels like I don't know why it felt like that wasn't the quest I was just on, but it is. I didn't re-equip that, so
Quick. I miss a woman's touch.
Fall upon your knees before the
thankfully that dude is dead now, so now we don't have to worry about that happening again. Oh man, that was a wild one. I was getting a haircut just to, you know, make myself feel better. Homie literally gave me the wrong haircut. Bro, what? Wrong cut.
This is not the look I wanted.
And this is not the fate I wanted. I was to be an alderman in Mahakan. Instead, I shave and cut tramps and ragamuffins. Life deals what it deals. You shrug and you take it.
Bro, just... No, bro, give me...
Oh, welcome back to you.
Shut up.
Haircut. Long...
Bro, give me the right haircut, bro. You know what my viewers are gonna do to me, bro? Loosely gathered, tied behind the head. Pretty sure that's what I had before. There's just... That's not... Well, I can't... Bro, I don't even think I can do it before. Shaved except for a ponytail. Hold on, is this it? Is this it? Maybe I did the wrong thing. Finally. In the end, I didn't even need to get the haircut in the first place, but I am glad I wasted the money just so I could see that scene. I had no idea that was gonna happen. Oh, went out the wrong way. I had no idea that was gonna happen. A barber getting the haircut wrong. That's hilarious. I just wanted to, I was like, you know what? I'm already passing by the barber. Beard's getting a little, you know, unkempt a little bit. So like, you know what? Let me just go ahead and take care of it.
Save me. I'm dying.
This Dr. von Gratz, he any good?
Aye, he's good.
Oh. Hey.
Yes, Geralt?
Found the murderer.
Found and killed the murderer. It was Nathaniel. Caught him red-handed at Kate's. He was just about to cut into his next victim. Innkeeper wanted to keep me out. Important customer, he said.
I thought nothing could surprise me in Novigrad. Seems I was wrong. Deeply wrong. Thank you, Geralt. Were it not for you, this would never have ceased.
The coroner told me about your past.
Hubert told me about your past. Even more vivid than I'd assumed.
I've not time for riddles, Geralt. Be straight or be gone.
Any truth to his claim that people died during the riots at the university? Died for your cause?
I was young and stupid. I thought a better future was worth any price. Even a human life or two. But those are past sins. Sins I've atoned for.
He did do his time.
Why is the university in Oxenford closed?
Because it suits Radovid. You've not heard the story? The rector wished to grant him an honorary doctorate. The faculty disagreed. Nonetheless, Radovid arrived for the ceremony, donned a gown, collected his diploma, and when it was over, imprisoned the deans and the entire academic senate so they wouldn't raise a stink.
Bruh.
I've been at Vilmerius Hospital ever since. But perhaps it's for the best. I'm far more adept, scalpel in hand, than I ever was behind a lectern.
Happen to know a woman named Shawnee?
Know another surgeon from Oxenford Academy. Her name's Shawnee. Know her? Red hair, cropped short, freckles.
And a hopeless idealist. Naturally, I know her. She was my assistant for a year.
Any idea where she is now?
My gut tells me she's somewhere along the front, patching up pikemen. I told her it would be futile. In the time she saved 100 lives, another 1,000 would be lost. But medics with a mission, you can't argue with them.
Farewell.
Farewell. How's...
Better.
Whoa.
Right?
Yes.
Did you take care of what I asked?
Yeah. The Witcher's way.
Thank you, Geralt. From me and Priscilla.
No need. Did my part, now you need to look after her.
Did my part. Your turn now. Take care of her. Good care.
I will. You'll see. Treat her better than the Dryads of Broccolon could.
She's talking again. Nice surprise.
Isn't it? Professor von Gratz told me her wounds are healing faster than a troll's. Not the most flattering comparison, but encouraging. Maybe she might even sing again someday.
She had a wonderful singing
For now,
voice.
we'll try performing as a duo. She'll play the lute, I'll sing. Dandelion and Calinetta. Got a nice ring to it, doesn't it?
Sounds great. Good luck, Dandelion. On stage and off.
Dang. Dang, and now she's just like this, bro. Dang.
Sorry, Geralt. My throat's still quiet.
Say no more. Get well soon.
Geralt?
Dang. That sucks, man. So, I'm actually editing the episode of The Witcher 3. I know it says part 16, but ignore that. I'm editing this episode, and I feel I didn't do the best job with once this quest, Carnal Sins, ended up. I didn't express my full out thoughts, so I'm going to try to place this, after I finish the quest, because I kind of just moved on. When I feel like this quest was kind of different than what we've experienced before already. This quest was something that I feel needs to be addressed. Like, it was a diabolical situation, with very real things. Like, of course, it's kind of grounded in fantasy in the sense to where, like, magic being used and this and that in the setting. But it goes to show you that, like, not all monsters, have claws and fangs and stuff like that, This was a terrible situation that really left a terrible taste in my mouth. It was probably the best quest in the game. I see why a lot of you were excited for me to do this, and I kind of ended right before we really got started with it in the last video. It was really, really bad in the sense to where just imagining somebody even being able to do something like this to someone, for whatever reason, I know religious fanatics and stuff, religious people in general kind of get a lot of fact these days and stuff like that, and to see fanatics kind of go and do all this to try to judge others for not conforming to their own beliefs and stuff, I feel like it's a very evil thing to do, I mean, again, I can't speak for all religions because I only know one, but I just like to think that if you'd be willing to hurt anyone or even consider it, just because someone doesn't conform to what you believe in, like, that is evil. That is a root of evil. It genuinely is. And I feel like it was very heavy-handed in the sense to where every part started feeling like we were getting closer and closer to the killer. And again, sometimes when I'm recording, I tunnel vision to where I don't fully digest something in the moment. I feel like something has to be incredibly, incredibly heavy for me to have to take a second to really digest it. And I've been recording these kinds of things and stuff for so long at this point that I'm kind of able to hold back how I feel until after the video is done, because I mean, that's why I'm doing this now. Right after I finish recording this, I kind of hit one of those, you know, I hit one of those and I just really started thinking about it, and I'm editing and I'm just like, no, I can't put out this video without doing that. And even now, as I'm putting my like jumbled up thoughts and stuff about it, even as we went from plot point to plot point trying to do this, I still don't really know what to say, or even if I'm even discussing it in a fashion that feels satisfying for a viewer, you know, because again, when I know something is anticipated and stuff, I like to try to make it worth getting to this point in the series, you know, or if this is the first video you're seeing from me, make it worth sitting through it and seeing it, and being encouraging enough to go and watch another video from me, you know. So again, I watch Let's Plays too all the time, really. So I understand, but I guess my final concrete thoughts are not, you know, the video is still going to continue after this, but to kind of really sell it here, I thought it was the best quest so far. I really liked going from place to place trying to figure out who it was. I kind of didn't include it because I actually forgot I didn't hit the record button at this part, but I did actually guess it was him the whole time, because I felt like even though, you know, he was coming there to inspect the bodies and stuff like that, and the morgue and stuff like that, I thought it was very odd how hard he was pushing for us to just get the freak out of here, you know. And I also thought he was in the best position to be able to do that because nobody can question anything he's doing. So I didn't really see much of an inkling about him being super with the Church of the Eternal Fire, but I just kind of assume everybody in Novigrad is, for the most part, unless they express they're not, which most people don't even do openly in the first place. But yeah, that's mostly what I want to say about this. I thought what happened to Ingrid's mother was terrible, you know, and like that was awful. I can't even imagine that, because I try to think about, like, if it was my mother or grandmother or something like that, that'd be a horrible, horrible situation. But it was definitely a heavy one, definitely one of the heaviest quests so far, and I'm sure there's a lot more to come. I didn't say this at the end, but you guys did let me know that Skellige is not the final act or anything. There is still quite a lot of game left that I might even arguably not even be at the halfway point, or if I am, I'm closing in on the halfway point, likely when I finish the Skellige stuff. So there's still quite a lot of game left. So I hope you guys will join me for it. I'm going to let Jordan from the past continue on. But yeah, that was a lot. Oh, that's another quest down. Dang. That was kind of wild. I guess we'll do the dangerous game next. Yeah. Dangerous game. All right. Zoltan needs our help. Get the Fringilla, Vigo, Singin, Grim, and Nautilus cards for Zoltan. I'll tell you right now, it better not make me play Gwent. It's funny. It's just become a meme in this series that I don't play Gwent. I'm the single Witcher 3 player that doesn't play Gwent. And it's funny because at this point I wouldn't necessarily mind getting into it. I feel like I'm just too far gone. What is that? This is gonna start a quest, isn't it? Oh, I think we saw that one. That was out here in the like in the middle of nowhere, which is weird. That was weird. I kept finding more of those sermons on the ground, which is strange. Knock?
It's a material world.
It looks like Zed's inside and in hot water. Gotta find another way in.
I wonder if I could go up that staircase. It looks like it might be the only way to go in.
What do you see, pain-giver?
Come on, let's go this way.
Youth these days, hair-brained, all of them.
You get those shankers, custard barbers.
Almost in, not within the range, but I think this is still the right way. Whoa, I definitely pressed the wrong button to jump. But I made it somehow. Oh.
Must be Zed.
Okay. Huh. Oh.
Find it?
No.
Duke will be peeved we didn't get Zed to spill where he keeps the ledger.
I tried, didn't I?
Might have pressed him too hard. Shit. Well, at least we got the Isengrim card.
Greetings.
Oh, fuck. Come on, Ringo. Time to shine.
Oh,
Get
it's
in!
these two again. Ow. There we go.
Shut up and fight.
Go. Go. Ow. There we go. Ow. Oh, whoa.
Let's end this.
Okay. Go. Dang. Isengram.
Boom. Foil Tiana from the Scoia'tael deck. Wonder how much this card's worth. Ledger might be worth snooping around for.
Ledger.
Must be the names of people Zed sold cards to.
Okay. Steel Sword new. Okay. Fringilla Vigo. That's what I need. Caesar Bilzen.
Zoltan ought to have a look at this.
Yeah, we're going to Zoltan then. Hope they didn't hear that. Hope they did not hear that.
I met you, mate. Back there at Lockmore.
This game is so good, man. I really enjoy this game. Sorry, guys. Sorry. Oh, Zoltan.
Shouldn't let that refuse into taverns.
Zoltan.
Geralt.
Why hasn't anyone taken Novigrad?
I've been in town a while. Maybe you can tell me. Radovid and Emir. Why hasn't either taken the city?
Excellent question. I believe I can clear the mystery up for you. War requires resources, wherewithal. Novigrad's a large port with a powerful fleet and a treasury overflowing with gold. All that makes it a tasty morsel. Tempting for both Redania and Nilfgaard.
I understand the city's walls are high. Its arsenals are full of weapons.
Then you don't understand much. True, a siege be a long and grueling affair, but more importantly, everything that's valuable in Novigrad could disappear faster than a mayfly's dream. The Big Four's made it known that should things come to a head, the fleet's flammable, and any assault on the city's sure to touch off riots, during which the church's coffers could very well be looted bare. So, anyone wanting Novigrad's wealth, its ships, has no choice but to deal with its criminal underworld.
What do you know about the Big Four? Aren't they already taken care of, though? So I don't even know if I care about
Got
this.
one concept for you. The Big Four. Siggy Reuven, the King of Beggars, Cleaver, and Whoreson Jr. What do you call a triumvirate, but with 4 individuals?
No idea.
Well, there are 4. and they've carved the city into spheres of influence. Nothing happens without them knowing about it and approving it. Rumor is Whoreson recently quarreled with the others, but I know nothing more.
Wait, hold up. Let me see something real quick.
Nice talking to you, Zoltan. See you later. About those cards.
Ooh, flash.
Got the Isengrim card.
Show it here. Ha! The sails are beautiful. Zed give you much trouble?
Zed's dead. I ran into his murderers.
Won't cry over spilt Zed. What about the other cards?
This business is getting dangerous.
Zoltan, sure this business isn't getting a little too dangerous? I mean, men are dying over these cards.
Just Zed. Believe you me, he wasn't an innocent bystander. Besides, I'm certain you snuffed his killers out on the spot, so why worry? Tell me about the other cards instead.
Didn't find them.
Didn't find the other cards.
Fuck. Bugger must have sold them.
Listen, got Zed's ledger.
Show me. Entries show him selling the cards to Caesar Bilson and Ravik. Could have been worse. We need to pay him a visit.
All right.
Who's Caesar Bilson?
Cleaver's clerk. A decent fella once, but so high and mighty now you can't drink with him, let alone go fishing.
Fishing?
We met at the Anglers Club, the pride of the Pontar. But Caesar don't show around there no more. So caught up in his new role, he almost never leaves his house.
He's definitely dead too.
Run around town looking for him.
Ravik, who's that?
Ravik? Who's he?
A common card sharp and a swindler. Boggles my mind where he got the coin for the Natalis card. Ever since I gave him a smacking, things between us have been frosty. So you'll have to see him alone.
All right, try to get you those cards.
Zoltan, seems awful important to you. I'll try to get you those cards.
Thanks, Geralt. We can see Caesar together. Meet me outside his townhouse. Gaudiest eyesore on Hierarch Square. He had the facade painted gold. And if you want to see Ravik first, I'd look for him at the Golden Sturgeon if I were you.
All right. See you later.
And no need to pussyfoot around with Ravik. Beat him about the ears a bit. He'll cave. Well, good luck to you, Geralt.
Well, we know it. We'll get John Telus cards from Ravik. Okay. The ledger, like, already said who had it though, didn't it? Like, I don't even know if I'm gonna be able to find it in this ledger. Yeah, Ravik. Okay. We have that one. I don't even see why we would go to the other guy. Okay. Well, we'll do that one first though. I mean, why not? I don't want to do the other one first, because if this is just like an optional one to do or something, usually if it said, if it was optional, it would say optional, but it didn't here. I'm kind of curious. All right. Oh, it's 6 p.m. That's why it's getting all dark like this. All right, let's go ahead and make it 8 a.m., you know? I feel like getting your work started at 8 a.m. is fine. I personally don't like getting out of bed if it's not at least 8:30, but you also gotta do what you gotta do. I don't know, my perception is twisted now because I'm a YouTuber. I used to freaking be able to get up early for work way earlier than that, but yeah, he's upward. No, he's below. This is where Syria was fighting. Oh boy.
How about that? It's the flea-ridden mutant. Join us, please. Ravik loves company. Look how happy he is to see us. You happy, Ravik?
Sure, he'd be happier if you stopped digging the point of that dagger in his back.
Oh, you're just saying that because you don't know the situation. Our mutual friend Ravik was just about to play for his life, and...
Oh, you got the card. What else do you want?
If you'd just given it up, instead of trying to cheat us, we'd be out of your hair already. As it is, that's all your fingers broken. So, it seems the Witcher will have to pay
No, no.
Sound good?
No, it won't. It doesn't sound good.
See? Ravi's on board. What do you say we add some spice to the game? Raise the stakes. Ravi's life and the Natali's card. Fancy that?
How about I just end yours? Ravi's no use to me. I'm gonna be honest. I'm about to get this dude killed. I don't care about him. Yeah, I don't care. Dude, people are gonna freaking hate me for this, bro. I can't. I'm gonna tell you right now. You guys saw in the last episode. I'm not winning. I don't have a deck. I don't have good cards. I barely remember the rules. I'm not winning this fight. So I'm making. Look at this, guys. I know we all care and all that stuff, but I have to make an executive decision here. I have to make an executive decision that Ravi's gotta die. I'm sorry.
I got no use for Ravi.
This Witcher's no fun.
That's what I thought was gonna happen. I was confident that was gonna happen. Oh! Ooh. Oh.
Cover your eyes.
Okay.
Let's end this.
Ow.
Eye for an eye. Blow it in the guts.
There, are you guys happy? I've been weaving other stuff in. Oh, is this him? Yeah, he definitely died too. I wonder if there was a way to save him. No, he definitely died too. Well, don't care. Okay, I was about to say, come on, Geralt. Put the weapon away. Can I put the weapon away?
Boring as fucking shite.
Whoa. Bravo, Witcher. I've material for another ballad.
Well, you're easy enough on the eye.
Oh no. All right. Well, I got that. Time to meet up with Zoltan. Some people might wonder, Jordan, why were you okay with that happening? You know, aren't you the good guy? But I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. I don't play cards, bro. And I'm not here to play games, bro. I'm not here to play games. I'm here to get a card, not for me, but for someone else.
Stinks of burnt flesh. Can they not burn those pyres beyond the city walls?
Don't worry though, I don't like them goat ploughers either.
Dude, why do I keep finding? Is it another freaking? Dude, why are so many of these things here? This dude is dead, bro.
Things are generally tidier back in Coventry.
Zoltan.
Ah, you're here. How'd you make out with Ravi?
Got the Natalis card.
Excellent. Now we've just Caesar Bilzen to fleece, and we'll be home free. We'll do this. I'll chat him up while you sneak upstairs and search his cabinet of curiosities. I'm certain he keeps the card there.
Wouldn't it be simpler just to buy the card from him?
Can't we just buy the card off him? Doesn't that sound simpler?
If I had a coin to spare, I'd sod off to Provis. Besides, Caesar'd never sell Fringilla.
Why?
But don't you worry. He won't lose out on the deal. Got a bottle of Mahakaman spirit for him. A taste of the motherland's finest is worth more to an expatriate than some silly card.
Thought you said Caesar doesn't drink.
No. I said it's hard to have a drink with him on account of his rarely leaving home. Also why he's like to get pished as a priestess real quick. 3 rounds and you could walk out with everything in that cabinet while singing the 3 Maids of Vicovaro at the top of your lungs.
Dang. What else is in the cabinet?
So what's in this cabinet?
Ah, no man knows. You'll be the first to see it. I suspect it's either to do with buggery or metallurgy. But you can tell me once we're done. Let's go.
I'm supposed to find an alternate way in, right? Guess not.
Caesar Belzen. Remember our quarrel about who's king of the Pontar?
The Pike's king of the Pontar.
Well, see, I've come to convince you it's the catfish. And I do not come empty-handed.
Who's he?
Oh, him! Oh, that's Geralt.
Does, Geralt fish?
Yes.
Yeah. Cast an earthworm the other day. Caught this huge perch.
In the Pontar?
You betcha!
Can't listen to this hogwash sober. Come in!
I thought I messed up.
So what's the Zanders or eager biters if they taste like shite and soapy water?
That's 'cause you're about as good a cook as a goat's arse is a clarinet. Just recently, I took some fresh thyme.
And it tasted like thyme-flavored shite.
Shut it. So, recently, I took this thyme.
Geralt? Care to chime in? How's Xander taste to you?
Happen to like Xander.
Happen to like Xander.
'Cause you're a witcher! What you shoving them potions, shit's a delicacy to use.
A witcher? Never mentioned he was a witcher.
Wilson, did you hear Vibo Batilda last cast a pea?
You couldn't tell from seeing?
Ah, cocksuckers lying like always. Pontar Pike aren't so dim-witted to go after his rotten peas. You need live bait. Or night crawlers, though the pike aren't as eager. Don't know why. Once, dug up a crawly so fat and lovely I started drooling. Would have eaten it myself?
I'm not so sure. Geralt, what do you and your pals use up at Kaer Morhen?
Live bait.
Live bait.
You see, Chive, he'll make a good angler yet. In some 50, 60 years.
We'll wait and see. Geralt, go fetch us another bottle.
Right. In a bit. Right.
Right. Can see the bottom of this one.
So, when are we gonna
F5.
go noodling for catfish?
I'm done
F5.
fishing
There we
with
go.
you. You forget what happened last time.
What about last time? Shouldn't have yanked so hard, you wouldn't have fallen in.
Okay.
Knife looks like it's attached to the tabletop.
Spin it.
Drawers open.
Triangular key, pure silver. Okay. Oh. Why is there a symbol, a door symbol right here? It must be seeing it through the wrong thing.
Triangular hole in the wall. Interesting.
Oh.
Fits perfectly.
That's why.
Secret door behind a bookcase. Classic.
That Geralt is sure taking a long time. Jade figuring.
The man. Wasn't carved, but produced using magic. Ought to ask Triss about it. Dining set from which Emperor Emir ate during his coronation ceremony.
Ornate sword. I'm not taking that. Oh.
Here's Fringilla.
Don't take nothing else. I mean, I could probably get away with it.
Armor of the 7th Dareland Brigade. Excellent condition.
I could probably get away with more, but something's telling me not to loot some of this stuff. Just take what we need. Bro, I didn't get any alcohol. Where's the bottle at?
Razors you got there.
Well, obviously he doesn't mind too much that I'm looting. Apple juice.
Was the dwarves who popped Snow White's cherry? Fuck shoot.
Zoltan, time we were on our way.
I suppose so. It's grown late.
Wait now. Leaving already? Where's that bottle you went to fetch?
Greetings, Belzen. We've a message for you from the boss.
Message? What kind of message?
Mr. Cleaver's very unhappy.
Now, just a minute. If any discrepancies have cropped up in the books, I can explain everything.
Too late. Grab him. And you two, get lost.
Leave him alone.
Leave him alone.
Cleaver will pay extra for killing the Witcher.
Well, up to it, lads. Haven't they got all day?
There we go. Oh. 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 Dude, I hate fighting in tight spaces.
Can't look and wait.
Seems to me I've heard of you before, Mike. Thanks. Oh, how will I ever explain this to Cleaver?
I'd recommend a letter.
Right. Got a pack.
Good luck then. Farewell.
I hope he didn't need that card.
You've a soft heart after all, Geralt. Oh, by the by, splendid job with that last one. Blood splatter nearly hit the ceiling.
Took a look at
Looked through
Caesar's.
Caesar's cabinet upstairs.
And?
No wonder he wasn't eager to show it off. Nilfgaardian armor, a portrait of Emir, Joachim de Vet's skull, Vatier de Rideau's dagger, the rope they hanged Skellen with.
Oh, shite. Disgusting fellow. To think I shook hands with him. But did you happen to take the rope? I know a few would pay a tidy sum for it. Some go in for that sort of thing.
No.
If you say so.
Also found a figurine. Nilfgaardian soldier. Magic spell on it of some sort, but I can't tell what kind.
Triss ought to know.
Good idea. Take it by her house when I get a chance.
Maybe I should have taken that other stuff. Got all the cards now.
So, got the full set of cards. What now?
Now we collect a shite load of coin for them. Let's go.
Probably can't get back into that dude's house.
The exchange. We should do it right quick.
Afraid your client might change his mind?
Oh, I'm more likely to. Had so many buyers for these cards, I felt like the belle of the ball.
So the buyer, who is he?
A friend of a friend. Don't know much about him, but he's of Duke's ilk, no doubt about that.
Vile times when beggars would put letters together.
Hey, where'd he go? Zoltan? Oh, there he is.
Oh, I can't wait to get the king of beggars out of my beard.
Blood came out the ears.
I'm waiting to heal. Give me a second. All right. Meditate for like an hour. There we go. Took you an hour to go through the door.
Ah, at last. I fear the body's gone cold.
What is this?
Your would-be buyer handed us his coin and departed, more or less in that order. Now, the cards, please. I trust obtaining them wasn't too troublesome.
Try it and find out.
You wish me to try? I'm not as foolish as Earl. You ought to know that by now.
Bro, more
Get to
goons
work,
is not
boys.
enough.
The dwarf I wish to have alive. I must have a chat with him.
Doing it.
Geralt, bastards getting away with my coin. Damn it, with our coin. Chase the horse, son. I'll tend to the others.
You sure?
Gotta get around him.
You went through here. Trying to get up. Okay. Go up. Are you gonna go up? There we go. I think.
What? Can't understand a word.
Can't get away, Duke. Might as well stop.
There he is. Come on. He's right there, bro. Did he go through here? Yeah, he's down. Okay. Locked it. Time to go around. Okay. Thank you, dotted line. Of course, there's drowners. Oh, open the door for me. Oh, okay.
What now, you piece of filth?
Brought all your little friends. Dang, stop taking out Quinn. There we go. Okay. Dang. I'm playing a lot sloppier these days. Well, at least I'm not dying still, though. Give me that. Cannot go through there. How did that happen? Oh, you took him out? Oh, you're hurt from the drowners.
Leave me. Swiving drowners.
You could use a witcher.
Ha ha. Highly amusing. If I give you the coin, will you leave me be?
No.
No. Rather make sure this was our last meeting.
Dang. That didn't feel like Geralt.
You get him? You get the coin?
Yes.
Because I did that.
And what about Duke? Finish him off?
Mm-hmm.
Ah, that's grand. Well, Geralt, what's your preference? Coin or cards? I'd never have managed without you, so you choose.
I'll take coin. You keep
want
the cards.
gold? It's not a problem. I'll find another buyer for these cards in a flash.
That's what I was thinking. Prefer the coin.
Rather have the coin.
It's yours. I'll still pay the king of beggars on time. Won't that cocksucker be surprised?
Good luck, Zoltan.
Thanks, Geralt. And remember, the catfish is the king of the Pontar.
Let's go. We did it. Another quest down. The soldier statuette. Oh. Wait, I kind of don't want to do this one yet because Now or Never is also here. And I guarantee you it's going to make me start Now or Never. I guarantee it. Definitely going to make me do that. Swords and dumplings. Is there a contract I can kind of do? Did we, by the way, get another level up point? We still haven't gotten another level up point, which kind of sucks. These are all a little higher than I'd like to be. Wolf school gear. Huh. Did it say I failed any more? I only failed 2. Okay. Well, first things first, let's stay in the menus for a bit. Let's go ahead and see if there's anything I can check out. Whoa. Whoa, what the freak? What is this weapon I have equipped? What? Since when did I have this? That's why these enemies were taking a while to beat. I don't know how long I did that, but bro, get this freaking weapon out of here, bro. What? Bro, if you don't equip that better sword, bro? Huh? That is crazy. Get the freak out of my inventory. Oh, what is that? On Roach. Oh, bonus gold. Oh. Okay. There's another one with bonus gold too. Okay, let's look at alchemy and stuff. So far we can only make blue mutagen still. I don't fully just see random. I feel like I haven't used decoctions really at all in this game. Damage dealt to foes regenerates vitality. I wouldn't exactly mind that. Rave Hag. Night Wraith. Extra vitality is increased with each foe kill. This increase lasts till he meditates or fast travels. Not bad at all. Enhanced Petrie's filter. Well, I honestly haven't gotten anything in a while that would probably be good enough for what I need right now. Okay. Dang. Oh yeah, you guys were telling me that I should do like the alternate costumes and stuff. I think I have to do it from the other thing. Elite crossbow set, beard and hairstyle set. Any barber can cut your hair in new styles. Don't your beard will stop growing after you change to another style than the default one. Okay. New Gwent card Roach. That's pretty cool. Skellige's most wanted missing miners. And Eternal Fire Shadow. So these are all new things. Okay. I didn't actually look into a lot of this stuff. Boats damage. Dialogue. Axie. Okay, this is starting tutorial stuff. Okay. All right. Wait, let me meditate then. Boom. Okay. So I'm kind of torn right now. In terms of secondary quests, there's still a lot to do in Novigrad, but just not now. I don't want to talk to Triss. I know somebody who say, even if it does start the Now or Never, you could just ignore it and just do the soldier statuette, you know, but I would rather not talk to her at all right now, personally. I know there's still these, but I'm gonna be honest, I don't care about doing this. I don't like, maybe it's just been too long. I kind of don't care. So maybe we'll head to Skellige. I'm always saying that name wrong, by the way. I have no idea how to actually pronounce it. They said it and I don't remember. But somebody was asking like, why don't I have the Witcher gear yet and stuff? I'm gonna be honest. A lot of the better ones stuff just seem like all of it seems kind of out of the way to go and get or do. So I kind of wanted to wait till I got a higher level. Like I would think about doing this 23 one because cat school seems to be what I do most. But I don't want to wear light armor though. I don't know if that's what I have to do, but that's what it kind of seems like. So that's kind of why I hadn't really messed with that yet. And I don't think I've really needed it. I've been okay in most fights. I might take a lot of damage, but I also do a lot of damage. I mean, even based off my character thing, I'm doing, my attack power is plus 28%. So, I mean, I'm sure if I did another red mutagen here, it might even be better, actually. Actually, out of curiosity, I kind of want to try that. If I did this, and oh my gosh, bro, I am probably so freaking strong right now. I'm probably so freaking strong. I need to beat more neckers and stuff like that in order to raise my attack power even more. How much would it take to actually make another red? I wish, usually would say, like, how do I get the smaller ones? I need the lesser red mutagens, and you just get that from neckers and stuff like that. But I've beaten plenty of them since then. I don't know necessarily why that was happening. Well, it's already late, and I kind of want to record another video, but it's already stupid late now that I look at it. But I think I'm going to end things here. Thank you all so much for watching. If you did enjoy this video and you haven't already, hit the like button for your boy and leave a comment for the algorithm. You know, it might not seem like it, but it's actually an incredible way to help your boy out. It really does mean a lot. And subscribe to the channel if you want to be notified for when new episodes of The Witcher 3 comes out. Again, if you also want access, oh, that's Zoltan right there. He's heading back. I love that. It feels very Majora's Mask. But if you guys want access to these videos early, I tend to upload them on Patreon a bit early. So if you guys would like access to that early, you don't want to wait. It's a great way to help out the channel and help establish me doing this full time. I really thank you guys so much for all the support. I really do appreciate it. Thank you guys so much for watching. My name is KingdomAce. Remember everyone to play some games, have some fun, and enjoy your day today.